everyone, it's your girl Kimberly P. Welcome back to my channel, KB Sparks. I am so happy I am talking to you all again. I feel like I've been putting up vlogs, and then my last video was a voiceover. I'm finally in front of the camera again, talking to you all, and I'm pretty sure you're interested in hearing what I had to say about this topic because you clicked on this video, so we better go in. Make sure you subscribe if you haven't. I've had, y'all, can y'all believe this? I've had friends that watch my videos and haven't subscribed to my channel. So you need to subscribe, okay? So I'm gonna give you a second to subscribe. Thanks so very much. Alright, we can continue now. So we're talking about how to fight fair. You know, you go in with your uppercut and then you sneak them like this. I don't even know how to fight, y'all. And I have the off the shoulder top, so it's restricting me. And then you do that, and then do that, and then you milli rock on the face, and then that's it. I'm not talking about physical fighting, y'all. Just want to clear that up in the air. I'm talking about how you can, you know, have conversations with people, although you are mad about something or you have a disagreement about something, how to have those conversations in a healthy manner. Like, can I be honest with y'all really quick? My pastor always asks that question. Can I keep it real with y'all really quick? I feel like sometimes people think that Christians don't get upset. I have so much self-control. No one can piss me off. Like, I'm always, you know, I just have that kindness within me 24/7, 100%, okay? Oh my gosh, it's like walking on cloud 9. I never get pissed off because I'm saved and I'm sanctified. Pissed off, I've never heard of that, never felt that, never seen that. What is that? I don't know what it is. We do get mad. Even in our walk with God, we have times where we get upset, where we get mad. Heck, in the Bible, Jesus got mad and he flipped the table, so that's how you know that he knows how it feels to be upset. Those feelings are real and are true. I used to even get into it while I was saved with my friends because they said something I didn't necessarily agree with, or they ignored me, something like that, you know, it would make me upset. And just to give a backstory of just like how I used to handle things that I didn't necessarily like in high school and in middle school, although people don't believe me when I say this now, I was kind of a hothead. I had an attitude and I took pride in my attitude. If somebody came for me or if somebody said something that was rude to me, I just wanted to say something back that would hurt them. Some girls, I don't know why middle school girls, some girls just didn't like me. Like, they wanted to bring Wahala my way. Not every time Wahala. Sometimes let's get along. But they wanted to bring Wahala my way. And for those who don't know what Wahala is, Wahala means trouble. But they wanted to bring trouble my way and just say they didn't like me, and I would be like, okay, well, I'm gonna find everything that is a flaw about you and say it to your face so you can feel low, like how I feel low right now. But I'm just trying to show my confidence in me going on you. So that's what I'm about to do, and you gonna feel low. But it was kind of like I want someone to test me so that I can prove to you that I'm not someone to be tested with. But that should have never been the case. High school, I watched shows like Real World, Bad Girls Club. I used to watch Bad Girls Club and be on the phone with my friends and be like, yeah, I wish someone would have talked to me like that. I'm ready. I wish. I just had so much mouth. Transitioning from, like, you know, not being saved to being saved, how to figure out how to handle conflict, it was kind of strange to me. It was weird to me. I was used to letting everything come out of my mouth and saying everything, cutting someone off, no matter what, no matter how you felt. If I'm angry, you're gonna hear them angry, you're gonna see them angry. I learned that doesn't work. That causes hurt feelings. That causes just you to say stuff that you don't really mean, but you're saying out of anger. But conflict handled the right way is healthy. I just listened to a podcast by Elevation Church yesterday morning, and he was speaking on the verse in Corinthians, and it says that we're hard pressed on every side, but we're not crushed. Meaning that stuff happens that, you know, if you don't handle it the right way, there's a possibility of you being crushed. Like, that friendship can be crushed. But it says that we are not crushed. So meaning that if we do it God's way, if we do it in a way that honors God, there's a way that we can come out of those disagreements, come out of that conflict in a healthy way, and resolve things and grow from that pressure. Sometimes I have to write stuff down when I have conflict with somebody, and it's not like I'm trying to pick out every single thing that they've done wrong, because you need to know what you've done wrong to me. I do this so that I can fully listen to what the other person is saying. And that's so key, because a lot of the times we want to get out everything we're saying, and I want to say what I have to say, because what I'm saying, what's in my mind is what's right. But there's only one Kimberly. There's only one Kimberly that thinks the way Kimberly thinks. Like, if I want to hear from Joanna, I'm just making up a name. If I want to hear from what she's saying to her mind, she could be hearing something completely different from our disagreement. For example, I was on the phone with one of my friends, and I was using my Bluetooth. And my Bluetooth, for some reason, people think I'm yelling when I'm on my Bluetooth, but I'm not yelling. And I said something that was a joke, and it came off to the person on the other end that it wasn't a joke. And it's just like, I can say that I didn't mean it that way, but I need to fully hear that person's point of view. Kim, when you're saying this, it sounded to me like you were yelling, like you were attacking me. And if I wasn't able to hear what that person was saying, I could just brush off how they felt, and that's not true friendship. That's not showing true love. I want to hear from what you're saying. I want to hear everything that you felt by what I said, and figure out how we can move forward from those things. And then after I've heard everything that you said, that's when I can, whether it be stored up in my mind or written down on a paper, I can say what my point of view is and clear things up, and we can come to a mutual understanding. Another thing that I've learned is that yelling only makes things worse. I don't know about you, but I grew up in an African household, and it's not that Africans yell all the time, but majority of the time they like to yell. So by me growing up in that environment, which is no excuse, my voice is very high when I'm expressing things that I don't like, that I'm just in a disagreement with you about. What I failed to realize beforehand was that when you yell, some people filter out everything that you're saying, and they go into defense mode, or they think that it feels like an attack. And yelling, it just makes everything, the intensity of the conversation just brings it up to another level. It's just unnecessary. If I feel like I'm gonna yell, I pause for a bit and really focus on how I'm talking, my tone. And this is really key when it comes to phone conversations, because that person can't see how your face is. But even in general, in person, just slow down and say what I have to say without yelling, because yelling can actually just make things worse. It brings up the intensity. Nobody hears what the other person is saying, because as you're yelling, you're definitely cutting someone off. Like, it's inevitable in that case. So practice talking in a respectful tone while you're delivering what you have to say when it's your turn to talk. Another thing that I would say has helped me to fight fear is to humble myself. And this should be something that I'm doing in life in general, for real. But it says in the Bible, as we humble ourselves, he will exalt us. Even when I know that I'm right, even when I know that you're wilding out and I don't understand why you feel offended by that, or I don't understand why you think like that, I apologize, because even though I don't fully understand what you're saying, if I truly care about you and I truly want to have a common understanding of things, although we still gonna talk it out, but I'm gonna still apologize for there being a misunderstanding. I'm still gonna let you know that I don't ever want to make you feel low, even though I don't like what you're doing, even though I don't understand where you're coming from. I still want to let you know that I just apologize for the misunderstanding. If you even want to say that, you can say that. Whatever way you can show the other party that you're humbling yourself, that you really care about what's happening right now, even though you're upset or you don't get things. Just humble yourself, and that will never lead you in a wrong way when you're going into disagreement. Like, heck, what? If anything, the person be like, dang, you apologized to me. Dang, let me think of something to apologize to too. And y'all gonna be getting ice cream the next day. You never know what happened. And just to sum everything up, when fighting fair, when you find yourself in a disagreement, when you find yourself at a place where you are not on the same page with somebody, the goal is to be on the same team, the same page. It says in John 10:10 that the devil comes to steal, kill, and destroy. And that verse does not only pertain to, oh, he's trying to steal my job from me. Oh, he's trying to steal this from me. Oh, he's trying to take physical things from me. No, he wants friendships that are supposed to blossom into something that can bless others to be destroyed. He wants to kill that. He wants to come in the middle of that. He wants to find any small thing to use in order to destroy that. He wants to kill, steal, and destroy any flourishing relationship, romantic relationship that will lead to a marriage that will be pleasing to God. He wants to destroy that because he knows how much power your relationships, your friendships have, how much potential they have. So he wants to find anything in his power to destroy that. So please don't let any small argument come in the way of your friendship just blossoming into something great. Fight fair. Think about the bigger things, even in the everyday conversations that you have with people. I'm making this video because I've really felt convicted about that lately. I want to remind myself to always fight fair because there's a bigger thing. There's a bigger vision other than me feeling offended for that small second. There's a bigger vision other than me wanting to argue and get my point across. There's a bigger thing going on. And just to always keep that in mind. Whew. I just talked with so much passion, but no, it was heavy on my heart. Please leave a comment down below about how you fight fair now that you understand what I mean by fighting fair. If you follow me on Instagram, please let me know, how do you fight fair? How do you resolve conflict? Please leave your responses in the comment section below. I want to hear from you. Let's start our conversation down below. Like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you again so much for watching, and I'm gonna see you all next time. Peace and blessings. Bye.